Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning. How you
doing? I can't believe it.
He's made it back, y'all.
Welcome back, Darrel.
I got another one.
Thank you.
Listen, welcome to Candid Conversations, where we have stimulating conversations involving real-life people and real-life situations here on ATL Talks Radio. And I am here with my co-hostess with the mostest, my Chief Perspective Officer,
Tabby.
What's happening, baby?
Hey, happy Saturday. I am doing fabulous. And yourself?
It's negotiable.
It is?
Yeah.
All right, we should always start off fabulous and then we can go from there.
It's negotiable at the moment.
All right. We'll take you here.
We're good. Well, listen, I'm glad you guys are here with me today. Do me a favor. I got a couple things, For my YouTube audience, make sure you click like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and please give me all the comments you want to give me because I want your feedback. It's very vital to me. You feel me?
That's correct. And for our radio listeners, make sure you download our app, ATL Talks Radio. Take us with you where you go, all your favorite listening spots. You can download us on Google, Apple, Alexa, all your favorite streaming devices.
Yes, God. And one more thing. Cluster Media has launched a television platform. You understand me?
TV, y'all.
And you can actually listen to me on TV because that gentleman right there, the CEO and owner, Captain Darrel Davis.
Hey, thank you for having me back. I feel bad. I used to be that sidekick. I got kicked off. Tabby took over.
Well, I'm trying to follow in your footsteps, though.
You got it.
You kicked yourself off. So what he did was he made me learn the ropes. And it was like, boom.
It's called growth.
It's fine. I'm here.
It is growth.
And I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
You feel me? I'm glad you're here filling in for me.
Thank you. I'm glad to
Thank
be
you
here.
so much.
I'm going to use my radio voice.
Are you going to behave?
Yes, I'm going to use my radio voice because the gorgeous Miss Tremi is here. I'm using my radio voice.
Speaking of introductions, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my guest today. Multi-talented business owner of Two Beauties. And is it Two Beauties and Two Beasts?
Why would we ever have two beauties?
Okay.
Two beasts.
So what's the name of your...
Two beauties, no beast.
No beast.
No beast.
That's what it was. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and introduce and let her tell her about her platform and what she has going on. Tremi Red, what's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
It's always amazing to see your gorgeous face.
It's amazing to be here. I wish you had me here more often.
I mean, that could be a range.
That's a different...
That could be a range.
Okay.
So tell your audience a little bit about yourself, what you got going on.
What's up, y'all? This your girl, Tremi. Some of you know me, some of you may not. I'm the owner of Two Beauties, No Beasts, where we specialize in undergarments like sports bras, biker shorts, boxer briefs for masculine women, and etc. I also do productions. If you haven't tuned in to my new reality show that just dropped about 2-3 weeks ago, it's called The Rise Atlanta, where we basically have artists, singers, rappers. We tell about their stories, things that they've been through, trials, tribulations that they may go through, as well as performing on that big stage. So it's a little different from the web series that you typically see, but I hope y'all tune in because it's pretty dope.
I've seen the first 2 episodes. I've actually appeared in one of them.
All right.
Yes, I have. Darrel, have you seen the show?
No, I did. I seen clips of it, and I talked to Tremi a little bit this morning. I thought about this before, because since we have Cluster TV, maybe perfect for TV.
Yeah,
put it out there on TV.
It is.
Right.
But no, I did. Most of the artists there, I do know. Independent artists, I know.
It is shot very well.
It is.
It's a very well put together production, and it's good. It's good. You get a balance of talent, drama, all that good stuff. So I encourage you to check it out. Yeah.
Not the ratchet drama.
Not the ratchet drama.
That's right.
Thank you.
We ain't going that route. It's different.
Thank you. We have enough of that. Thank you.
Well, listen, I'm glad y'all are here with me today. Thank you so much for taking time. If you're still in the bed, if you're washing clothes, if you're running errands, just listen to me for a couple hours because we got some good stuff coming up. And I don't want you to miss it. You feel me? So listen, I want to do an icebreaker.
I like icebreakers.
We like icebreakers.
I love icebreakers.
So this is my icebreaker of the day, just to kind of get the juices flowing. So I'm gonna ask y'all this question. What is something non-sexual that turned you on? I'm gonna start with the co-hostess with the most. Non-sexual that turned you on.
I would have to say I love reading. That actually turns me on. I mean, to actually be able to go to different places, different trains of thought and things like that. It always sparks my imagination. It's something that I've loved over the years. And it has only just grown with the, everything being digital and TV and radio and, electronic. There is nothing more a turn on to me than a book that I can put in my hand, feel the pages, doggy ear it, all that good stuff. So that is definitely one of my turn-ons that is non-sexual.
Okay. Cal, what you got?
Music. I love live music.
Yes,
music, I mean, something about music turns me on. I can go to a club. I was at a club like recently, and just going to a club, and it's like a juke joint kind of thing. That's like the best feeling in the world. Being around live musicians, and it was a live jam session.
Yeah.
To be in a live jam session and not expect not to know what's going to happen or take place, it's like the best thing in the world. Just like spoken word, I can sit there hours and hours and hours and just hang. I said, I'm going to bring my clarinet next time. I'm going to that jam session. I said, I want to play.
Clarinet?
Yeah, because actually somebody they played the clarinet that night.
Wow.
So, I mean, it was a live jam session. Yeah. And I love music so much. Like, even when I'm at home, I love music. When I'm down and depressed, I have to listen to music. I love the Anita Bakers, Angela Bofield. That type of music make me take me to a different way. I don't want to be bothering nobody. Earth, Wind, and Fire. That kind of music make me feel good.
Good.
So music. I love music.
I like that. What about you, Miss Jimmy Red?
Now that Darrel done said music.
Right?
Funky music.
You can use the same one if you want to.
Cause oh my God.
Yeah.
I gotta say the same. My whole thing is, it doesn't have to be live for me though. I just really love listening to music, and although I cannot sing, I definitely
car concerts.
Okay. Car concert, shower concert, bedroom concert, in the kitchen cooking concert. I'm always gonna have a concert. I'm always gonna have a good time, like in cooking. That turns me on.
I have not tasted. I be seeing these preparations come online. I'm like, I taste some of that.
You got to bring something.
Yeah. Okay.
Bring something in.
I do hate to be the third wheel, but I agree. Music for me, like the emotions. I become a slave to the rhythm of the music.
Absolutely.
Especially if I'm working out and stuff like that. And it's because it's an emotional roller coaster.
It is.
It's the soundtrack of your life. You hear a song, you remember what was going on back then. It just makes you feel good.
But I believe it's a cultural thing with us as black individuals. I mean, our culture, we started with music. The rhythm of drums, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It took it to a different level and stuff like that. That's how they communicated with music through different tribes by the drums and the echoing the sounds of their voice. So I think it's been passed along. So the rhythm of music just takes it to a different level.
The vibrations and it.
Okay.
The vibration.
Yeah.
That was a good icebreaker.
And vibes.
Yes.
I like
that was good.
Nice
It's a
break.
vibe. It's a vibe. Music is a vibe.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, well, we going to dive into the conversations. Y'all ready? So listen, make sure you stay tuned. If you have not already done so, Tab, what I need them to do?
You need them to download the ATL Talks app. Need you to do it on your Google, your Alexa, your Apple, any of those streaming devices. And what do you have to say over there, Darrel?
I was gonna say it all. iTunes, TuneIn, Alexa, Apple CarPlay, TuneIn. Oh, and Roku TV. Go to Cluster TV. You can listen to us live. They're live.
Listen to us live
Live.
now.
Right
Cluster
now.
TV. So download the app, Cluster TV. You can have your TV playing and listen to us in the background on any of the multiple stations we have across the platform.
Multiple. And then you guys are podcast too, so just show us on your podcast, right?
Yeah, so
On
which
ATL
one?
Talk.
We typically tape this on the platform, and then it goes to the podcast tab on the ATL Talks Radio. So if you can't listen to the full program, you can go back and listen to it on the podcast tab. And not to mention, it'll be released on YouTube. So again, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's gonna be good.
Oh wow, can't wait.
It's always
I
good.
can't wait to see it.
Can we put y'all on TV?
Yes, you can
Yes,
put me
you
on TV.
can.
You already know that.
Oh, okay,
Content's coming to you.
we got it.
All right, y'all.
We're ready.
Listen, let's start this conversation off. So, a lot of things have been going on in life, and with up and down the economy, all the multiple deaths, all this stuff that's going on in the world today. I want to know, what is your biggest fear? I'll start with you, Tremi. You should give me that look, because I love when you look at me like that.
Man,
What's your biggest fear, baby?
One more time, run it back.
It's based on like what's going on in the. You want to know what's going on in the world with the economy?
It can be kind of based off of anything. Like, some people may have a fear of early death because of things that are happening, or just what's your biggest fear in general?
Well, I wouldn't say biggest fear. I'm God fearing.
Come on, Jesus.
My biggest one.
Come on, somebody.
So I wouldn't say biggest fear, but I would say I'm scared of an economy crash. Like, we've already gone through it, but we were so young when we went through it. It's like now I'm 36 and I'm really going to feel it, you know? Yeah. When markets start crashing, if things turn from paper to truly crypto only and etc. It's so many of us that have not planned for that.
Yeah.
There's so many of us that still live paycheck to paycheck, you know, and that could be horrible, you know, and I don't even have any kids, but just thinking about my peers and their families and all the stuff that can occur from that. Yeah, but I mean, they talk about it every day. I guess we'll find out.
We'll have to see what happens, huh? Cal, you've been on Earth. You circled the globe a couple
times. My fears.
What's your fears, brother? 'Cause I know you're a strong man, but do you have any fears?
I'm not sure. That's the craziest thing. You know, I know she's talking about the economy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was something deep with the economy and most people. I guess, what can I say my fear is? I guess, like, piggyback off what Tremi stated, fear of people not knowing how to deal with the economy, what happened when the market crashed, in 2010, the housing market, because of Wall Street, all the different banks did what they did to make the market crash. Then what's that pandemic, the epic, what's it called? COVID. And not realizing that it was something that happened, something that shouldn't have happened, but it did. And it was an opportunity for people to come together. We supposed to came together and came out of this on top. Right. A lot of people didn't.
And you know why they didn't?
Why?
You talking about financially?
I'll say financially. You think they would done a new thing too? You know, the Bible says he should do a new thing. I don't think they came out doing a new thing, not thinking ahead. Okay, hey, I can go ahead. I'll get ahead now with what happened during COVID. Learning, like, you had time, self-time. Most people stayed in the house by themselves for like a year, but they didn't sit there and put a plan together. And I think that could be my biggest fear: people not having a plan. Like, people at 30, you say you're 36, and I'm 60. We should have plans. Say, hey, what I'm gonna do for, like, it was so stressed. I had this conversation yesterday. Okay, I'll be 64 in 4 years. Now I have to make a plan. Now I said, okay. And yesterday, my plan came together just by talking to somebody. So fear is not planning for young people, not planning this. Anybody not planning for the future, because you never know what's going to take place tomorrow or 3 years from now. You should know what's going, how I'm going to take this on, how I'm going to survive. Most people don't know how to survive.
True, I agree. What you got, co-hostess with the mostest?
So fear is a strange thing, right? It plays into really what we most imagine, not necessarily something that actually is going on. One of the best acronyms I heard from fear was false evidence appearing real, right? Because normally you'll take something and your imagination will run with it, making it bigger than what it is, or making it something that is actually not based on your perception at that time. Right. So, I mean, even mentioning things like the economy and stuff like that, that's never to say that I don't have anxieties about stuff, you know, the unknown, really, which is, I think, the biggest thing for me, trying to always know something ahead of time. Okay. And part of it is it's going to be life unfolding, whether you know it or not, whether you think you know it or not. Life is going to unfold just based on the interactions, everything that kind of goes and changes as you do one thing, right? So I would say that, again, I'm practicing not having fears that control me, in a sense of letting into my imagination tell me something that's really not there. Okay. So I try to peel it back, look at it, and say, okay, what is this really? And then focus on what I really want. So
Okay.
at this time, I really don't say I can pinpoint it down to one fear, more or less some little anxieties about, all right, how you going to approach different new things, right? Like now, this is new for me, right? Being in front of a live audience, being in
Right.
front of people who, you guys do this. Myself learning, being a newbie. So that would probably be like a fear that I do have, just making sure that I'm bringing my best to the table, especially in such a good audience.
I do have one more fear. I mean, people probably don't admit. I have a fear of being financially not stable, being broke. I mean, it is. That's a fear. It is a fear. I mean, I have to deal with it. I deal with it on a daily basis. Because I have so much going into my life, and have the fear of saying, "Oh my God, how am I gonna pay this bill today? How am I gonna pay that?" And what I mean, like, I get up at 3 o'clock every morning, literally thinking like this. The fear financially is say, "Okay, one day I'm gonna have to do this. I don't have to worry about this." Financially, fear is big, and I have to, especially when you have a whole bunch of lives you have to deal with. Say, okay, it's all based on a lot of different people's lives. I said, dang, I have hundreds of people relying on me, so I have to go out there and make this work. How I'm going to do it? So I always think about fear of not being able to make it financially. Okay. And so I always got to sit there. That's why I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning saying, okay, how you going to pull this off? Okay. So that's my fear of failing financially.
Okay. Those are good. Yeah. I have 3.
3?
Yes. So my first one is the fear of not being able to take care of my mother.
Okay.
Because I'm her only child and that's my only parent.
Right.
So it's just like the fear of not being able to, I'm already having anxiety that I'm not close to her as it is.
Right.
We're in different states.
Okay.
So, and I try to get down there at least 3 times a year if I can. As she gets older,
Right.
It's just like, I'm not there. The initial goal was to move her here eventually, but it didn't work out the way it was supposed to, but we'll see what happens. So that was my first fear. My second one was a financial fear.
Right.
Because I love being financially stable.
Okay.
Well, I can wake up and I know, okay, this is good. Excuse me, I can take a vacation, I'm good. It won't hurt nothing. I can pay bills and maybe invest.
Right.
Yeah, but like with the comedy and stuff, it's like, I'm just looking at people's situations,
right.
And it's like you raising rents, you going up on, and you're not raising their checks. You're not giving these people no raises.
Right.
But you're giving them opportunities to not be so dependent on somebody else's. Now we're in more of a time of creativity than I've seen in a while. Most people are creating their own because they're not dependent on somebody else, right? And no matter how stable we think it is, like I work for a company that's been around for years, right? I could literally wake up and they can decide, yeah, it's been cool, but we're done. You know what I'm saying? We can no longer use your services, right? So I think, are we talking about maybe fear or security?
Well, what I'm saying is,
okay,
I know people that are struggling right now. Okay, and they're not raising because people are quick to throw, oh, I have 4 degrees and all this in your face and all that, but you can't even utilize them. You can't find a job in your field of study. So then people are taking what they got to take to make ends meet.
I don't think, my thing is, when I was in junior high school, they taught us how to make it. I think in the 9th grade, 9th grade, where schools in Los Angeles, where I had to sit there and go find me a job at a newspaper, get me a house, a car, everything. So it taught me at a young age how to do all these things. They not teaching these things down
I'm saying,
school.
look at the time.
So I think, but they need it now more so than
they're
anything.
not teaching people to have credit.
But it's
classes
just like now,
Not
people
that.
in their 30s and 20s don't know how to survive and don't know how to make it. They sit there, get their back pushed up against the wall, and saying, "What do I do?"
Yeah.
Rather than figuring out, they can't figure it out. Well, other people figure it out for them.
Yeah.
Then you try. I think I have tried to help many people out, like that, young people, to teach them, even some of my family members. Okay, this is what you have to do. You can't break, you can't fold, and because it's a fear. Because they fear
They can't make it.
They can't make
Who's gonna be there to catch me?
But which they can. I said no, you actually can't. Because you got to get really creative.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
know
it
it's
is a
topic,
thing. You
but-
know, you got to have a support system,
Right.
And you got to have people that's willing to show you these things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But we don't. I mean, some people just don't have that ability to show them.
Right.
Like you want to be grown, you want to do your thing. Go out there and figure it out on your own. You know what I'm saying? But that was a fear of mine too, just being financially stable. And then the other one was death, which is really weird to me because when I attempted suicide a couple of eons ago, I wasn't scared.
Right.
But it was like, then you going straight to the pits of hell. You go burn for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? But I would peacefully go. And I think me and you talked about this the other night. I just want to go to sleep.
Right.
And just peacefully go. But the fear of leaving my mom here by herself,
right,
it was just that kind of ordeal for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Really weird, but it is what it is. But
and it's amazing that,
as you know.
What did your therapist say?
My therapist, oh Lord. Well, I haven't met with her yet. I'll meet with her this week. Because she's been booked for the last 6 months. Because when COVID took,
right,
they just started knocking about the slots. She's like, I have no slots. And I didn't want to meet with nobody else because I had to start over. Ma'am, this is 3 years down. I'm not going to start over with nobody else. I'll just wait and pray for the rest. But yeah, I wanted to talk about fear because I was listening to a few conversations. I'm like, is that really a fearful thing to be fearful about? Or is it just like nerve? You know
I think it's a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it usually ends up magnifying based on what you think, right? A lot of times that you do overcome, you look back on it like, man, it wasn't really that big of a deal, right? And I think it brings out some of the best in us sometimes, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you do get to that point where, again, sometimes your back is up against the wall about different things, but then you come up with so many ideas. Like when you're working at 3 o'clock,
right?
I bet that's some of the best ideas that you come up with.
I do. You know what? And I literally get up at 3 o'clock every morning and check radio station numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I look at numbers and I Google anything, everything comes to my mind, and how to with the TV station, how to get more clients and get content. So it is time. I mean, it's this craziest thing. I literally get up every morning at 3 o'clock, and I go to bed probably at 12:30. So I probably have an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep every day.
So you're operating on fumes.
No, I be rejuvenated.
What?
Because when I hit the floor, it's like, oh my God, here I go. And then I have people around me 24/7 that I talk to that's probably more upgoing than I am. I mean, people say, well, we can do this at 9 o'clock. And I said, 9 o'clock at night? I've been working since 3 in the morning. I'm tired somewhat. But I keep going, though. I keep going. Even when I go home and cook dinner every night.
So you said dinner at your house? Is that what I heard?
I do. I cook dinner every night.
Okay.
I do. I mean, I was telling somebody, like, you know, I love company. Even though I haven't had company in a long time. People here, I realize people in Georgia say, can I come over? Where I'm from, you just show up. You don't sit there and ask, can you come over to somebody's house?
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I ain't
Look,
never had
a
that
southern thing, we need permission.
No, I don't believe.
Invite.
See, and I don't believe in that. So when people ask me, when you gonna invite me over? I'm not gonna invite you over. You can knock on my door. You gonna come in. So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I tell people come over. Like some people show up. I say, oh, can I come over? If you have to ask that question,
I've never heard that.
So Tremi. So we got somewhere we can go.
Okay.
And dinner.
all the time.
Okay.
And we'll find. I can find some. I do it all the time. If people come over, it's like I love French fries, and that's my weakness is homemade French fries.
Is that a California thing?
I guess.
Well, people say, "Can I come over?"
No, it's a thing here in Georgia.
Oh
no, California.
Southern, because you don't.
I have never
just pop up.
I would never pop up in nobody's house.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
But see,
that's what he's saying.
I get what he's saying.
See, that's why I don't.
Can I come
that's
over?
why I don't go to anybody's houses. I don't go to anybody's houses here because they'll say, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
But in California, if I'm back in California, I go to anybody. I go at 7:00 in the morning. They'll be asleep.
Yeah.
I said, "You just go on sleep. I'm just gonna clean your house up for you."
Okay.
That's special.
Right,
Okay.
so don't leave my address, and you can always just pop in.
You see, there you go. You leave me outside with me.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you might say, "Come on." You
listen.
say, "Come on." I'm gonna unlock the door and run back to bed, and then you come on and sit there and watch TV.
Well, yeah.
As long as you have no cat in the house.
I don't do no cats.
So like, I just tell people, you don't have no cats, I'm good. I can come to your house. It's my only night. But yeah,
I'm dropping my address so you can show up in Conyers to clean up a little bit and all that cook.
I used to always do that. That's the difference between the South and the West.
Okay.
I never had to ask somebody. That's why I don't go anywhere. People's house. I come to the radio station, and then I never go to anybody else's house. Even my nephews, I don't even go to their houses. They're different, and they live around the corner.
Gotcha. Okay. I never heard of it though.
Yeah,
I wish somebody would pop up my house when I ask.
So that's what I'm saying. But no, but that's different. Like I said, you don't have to ask me, "Can I come over?" You say, "Dear, I'm showing up." You don't have to say I'm showing up. If you knock on my door,
But I feel like it's courtesy.
it's not. I mean, no, I don't think so. Especially with your friends. You knock on my door. It's a reason why you come in here.
What is a friend?
I got a lot of people I call friends. I mean, it don't matter. I got people that knock on my door and say,
because if you're a friend, I don't mind that.
No, people knock on my door I ain't seen in a long time. They just knock on the door. I say, "Oh, what's going on?" And I say, "Come on in." They come on and sit on down, and offer them something to drink or whatever, and keep calm like I spoke to you yesterday. Okay. I haven't talked or seen you in a while, but yeah. But see, I couldn't do that to you, could I?
You could.
I think that's a generational thing, because I think my mama and them
like they just come over, just knock on your door.
Yeah, like but it's her and her sisters and brother,
close
that type of they would just pop up.
They all may finna come knock on her door. Talk about.
But no, now
you can't do it.
Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Because if you're not, I got a pamphlet.
I guess it's Jehovah's return.
Well, all right then.
Oh my God, Darrel, thank you for being here.
Thank you. I know. I'm just feeling into. I know this is the first half of the show. I know the other guest is here now.
Yeah, he's here, but you can stay with me till 11. And
okay.
Then, we're good. I miss you. I guess that's what it is.
The energy, huh?
The energy.
The energy. I love this. That's okay. I can create my own show now.
Right.
Darrel Tremi show.
I told you to create one a long time
ago. I do know. This is the crazy thing. So I got up 3 o'clock this morning, and I looked at different sets. So of course, when I get back, either tomorrow, I've told myself, I haven't told Robert yet, I'm going to create a whole new set and bring pieces in here. Mm-hmm. So when I do my new show, you'll see.
It'll be your unique pieces.
It's going to be used. I already in my mind, because I have built sets before for plays and stuff. We've done that. So I said, we can build sets here. So 3 o'clock this morning, he don't even know yet. We'll be creating.
Now.
Yeah, we'll be creating. No, for us, I said
surprise.
We'll be creating a whole new set and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was watching this show, and I said, I can do that. We'll put this together.
Okay.
So,
yeah, your mind always going. So
yes.
All right. So let me ask y'all this here. Why do you feel like individuals feel the need to hold in secrets? Why is secrets such a big thing? And I go to that because, secrets go back to the beginning of our lives where families hold in secrets. Mm-hmm. They don't tell people everything. Mm-hmm. And then you might find out your cousin is really your brother. Mm-hmm. It's just that kind of stuff.
I don't even think it's secrets. I believe we say it's secrets, but like you said, I'm going to tell you a secret. Tremi tell me a secret, but I'm going to tell my friend who don't know Tremi and don't know anybody. It's always like that. If I tell Tremi a secret, I say, I got something to tell you. You ain't gonna hold a secret to yourself. You gonna have to share it with somebody you don't think. You gonna share it with somebody.
Pillow talking or
something. Yeah, you gonna share it with somebody. So I tell people it's not gonna be a secret. Because if I'm telling you, I tell people when I release this information to you, you gonna release it. You gonna say tell somebody else. Probably not the person I was talking about.
Not necessarily true. Because if somebody come to me and say, I'm about to say something to you, and they give me the whole disclaimer, don't say nothing.
This is between me and you.
If you had a pillow talk.
No. If you tell me to not say nothing, I'm not saying nothing.
Well, you know what?
So G is the ultimate secret keeper, guys.
I don't do,
and I have a lot of them in here.
I don't do like
G secrets.
You got to release that,
look,
man.
G secrets.
Like I have things people told me. I probably don't share them with Robert, but I'll share with other people because I know. If he got mad, he might say he has to release that stuff. So, you ain't because I'm prepared. I'm always prepared to deal with the consequences of somebody releasing my dang secret.
But you like, I might tell Tremi because who is she gonna tell?
Yeah, but she might.
She don't know these people,
right? But then again, you never know. You go into conversation. I've been in rooms like that.
So here's the question.
Yes.
So if somebody tells you not to say them, why do you feel like you need to go and repeat it when I ask you not to open your damn mouth?
Well, I think it's like
can't hold water.
No, I can hold. I mean, I can hold stuff like that. I know a lot of people's secrets. Nobody even told me this. Came to me. I would never release because it's personal stuff. Anything personal about somebody that I would never say.
No, what we're talking about in the clause of me and you talking because we talk pretty much every day. Mm-hmm. And I say, Darrel, I need to tell you something, but it needs to stay right here. So you mean to tell me you didn't have pillow talk with people?
No, but I mean, certain things. Well, I mean, certain
maybe
things.
Maybe he'll change the name to protect the innocent.
No, certain things I won't say. I wouldn't say.
It shouldn't be certain things. If I gave you a disclaimer,
no, I'm saying like
your mouth. You shouldn't.
No, I mean, I would never like something like this. If it's something that's detrimental, I would never repeat it. Or somebody's health, I would never repeat it. Stuff like that. I know some things about people's health that people know. They don't know. I know.
I do too.
So I would never say those kind of things like that. That thing is so personal. But if Tremi didn't tell me, I want to tell you something. I don't like G because he had those new black glasses on today, And she said, that's between me and you. And then I go home and tell Robert, you know, Tremi didn't like his glasses. That's different.
Then Robert pulled you to the side. Hey, G.
No,
So
that's why
Tremi
And he would. He'd be like, let me tell you what happened.
that's why I won't tell him that one.
He would definitely come to me like, G, what's up? Let me tell you what happened.
But secret, I mean, it's different. I had this conversation about secrets. I mean, it's everybody, we have secrets, but then again, most people have pillow talks all the time. They'll say, man, I got to get this off my chest. Darrel just called me and told me he having a hard time financially. I feel some kind of way because emotionally it gonna hit you too. I don't know what to do. So what should I do? Should I help him out? You gonna say that?
Yeah.
You gonna say it because you gonna say this is between me and you now. So what should I do to help him out? Those kind of things.
But you're right, especially when you like just in a relationship.
Right.
Now, marriage is different. But when you just in a relationship, you do got to be careful. Because what if y'all get into it real bad next week? And she's like, you ain't even a real friend.
Yeah, that happened to me
telling
too.
all your friends.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I don't tell. That's why I would never tell Robert everything because he get mad. One time he did. I said, but I can handle. Even some of my friends have done it to me, but I'm always strong enough to deal with it. That's why I'm always talking.
You see where I'm going. I think
Loose
the word
lips
secret
sink
should just be
demolished
out of the vocabulary.
Because you the
people
only
don't
one
tell
who
me.
keep it.
Like literally, I have people come to me
I know
all
who
the
to call.
time. Like literally, people call me from home. Here, hey, you got a minute? I need to get stuff off my chest, and it can't go nowhere. But I know so many secrets.
But see, like I was
Vault
like,
keeper.
Okay, can you tell me who your best friends are? And I would say I can't never tell him this because I got some dirt on his best friends. Because I say he might sit there and say one time because he gonna feel some kind of way. I don't sit there and release this about your best friend. And
here's the thing, though.
Well, you're pointing your finger at me on
No,
TV.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Got it on camera.
And here's the thing. You may know a person before me,
Right.
and we became friends, right? You know secrets about them. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my business to know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you come to me and say, well, you know, AB, I'm like, I don't want to hear that because that was before my time.
Right.
That's not nothing I need to hear. That's just me. I really think about stuff before I regurgitate it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to stop and think a moment before
But
you
then
start.
again, okay, here's another thing. Like me being in this radio industry the past 10 years, and I had hundreds and thousands of people come my way, and things happened in front of me. And technically, it wasn't no secret because they didn't say it was a secret. I got a camera picture. Am I right, Tremi? If they never said it was a secret, but you did these things in front of me openly at this radio station or whatever you did, and now 5-6 years later, you this God-fearing person, or now you this I'm this romantic person. That would never happen. But I said so technically, it wasn't a secret. But if I release these pictures, say, hey, I'm picking these pictures on this wall, and then what you gonna say? Well, Darrel, why you put this picture of me and her or him on the wall? And
So you holding ammunition and receipt?
Never hold ammunition and receipt. No, I'm just saying I respect people, so I won't do certain things that hurt people. So I don't call it a secret. It's just I know what to do, what not to do. So I will not do it. So certain pictures will never go up on that wall of people past because I got pictures of people with other folks.
But if that's not who I am now,
So
Girl got evidence.
I'm telling you.
basically
and then
what
like
so
your
that's what
show-
you're hearing.
Yeah, then like
Be
your
careful.
like your TV show stuff like that. People with on radio stations on your TV show, you have a whole lot of stuff and
Outtakes.
yeah,
the
but
scenes.
I sit here and I mean, I don't hold grudges against nobody at all. It's just not me. Cause I'm too old for that. First of all, and I find it to be funny people hold grudges. One of my neighbor's husband came down to me the other day, said my wife don't pay her HOA fee because when them people threw them bulbs and busted in your house, you didn't give them back to her. I said she ain't pay her fees in 15 years. She could lose her house, and she mad at me about this. And I haven't foreclosed on her house yet. We ain't worried about that. I said well, you should be. So, but I didn't realize she was holding a grudge against me over something that somebody stole bulbs out of her house and threw them in my house, and I didn't return them. You go pick them up. They broke. Why am I gonna pick them broken lights up out of my yard? And so I didn't know that she was holding this, but her new husband, came and told me this yesterday.
So wow, was he sharing her secret?
Weird. I guess so.
Look, that might have been. That might have been a secret.
So when I told him, I said, I don't have nothing against your wife at all. I see and wave at her all the time. And I said,
Did she wave back?
oh yeah, she always waved back.
Oh, so yeah, that was a secret.
Didn't talk about you.
Look, so that was a secret.
No, because I can go get them for some stuff they did. I mean, but I'm not the type of person. I'm the president of HOA of 238 houses, and I'm probably the nicest person because everybody go out to get these people. I always take them off. I said, no, this don't do it to them because I'm more neighborly. But they think everything is because of me. I said, no, I save y'all all the time. Most of the time I save people. People to know I have to say things to people to stop them from going after. Even inside a radio and TV industry, people say things. Well, I said, oh, let's not do that. We're not gonna do that at all. I just can't do it. I refuse that you sit there and tear somebody down because I'm not the type of person. Because I'm not gonna tear nobody down. Even though G talk bad to me sometimes, I would never tear him down. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you sitting here lying, bro?
I never tear you down.
No, why are you saying I say mean stuff to you? Why are you trying to make me cuss today, bro?
You feeling good today?
I'm not.
Cause Tremi on here.
Yeah, I love Tremi. Please don't. Yeah, Tremi, you have been pretty good.
Be on your best behavior.
I'm glad you and Tabby. Yeah, congratulations, Tabby, once again.
Thank you, Darrel.
It's a great show. I mean,
You know, I
because
like when y'all go at it.
they what now?
I like when y'all.
Why are
go
you
at
so ugly? Why you even hired me, bro? I just need to, let's tell the people. Why'd you hire me?
Look,
if you're gonna be
reveal
so
that
damn
secret.
ugly, bro. Let's
Well,
reveal that.
I met G at a spot at Dreamland, and G was like I thought he was the janitor up there, moving around, carrying
God.
stuff like that, moving stuff around. I'm just kidding. I had to have that joke. I felt like Richard
Was he
Pryor
the best
for a minute.
dressed
I feel like
janitor?
I feel like Richard Pryor for a minute. I'm just kidding. No, I felt G is a true worker. I think he's a hard worker. And he always works. I said, dang, this man working hard. And I always talk to him. He always too busy to talk. Well, I got to do this. I said, dang. That was it. I realized that was his calling on his life to help people out. And then when he became a co-owner of the business, I said, wow, that was really nice to him. Don't look at me like that. Because I feel the Richard Pryor moment.
Is he telling secrets,
spirit.
G?
I feel like Richard Pryor in my spirit. I love the Lord.
What he's doing right now, America, is he's being an asshole. This is what he does.
The Tremi's making me
This
do
is what he does, bro. Like,
He just looped Tremi in on it.
No.
I'm going to HR because I don't like it. I don't like
But you only got 10 minutes. I mean, I just enjoyed this
I
so
don't like
much. I haven't had a chance to do this in a long time. And my spirit feels
Tremi
good
bringing
today.
it out of him.
My CEO is an asshole, America. That's what he do. Why you being ugly, bro? I think it's going to be my last show. I'm turning the reins over because I can't do you.
You can do out there. Well, I mean, thank you, but we can, Tabby, you'll stay here with me and
She can
Tremi.
stay.
Well, I'll have to, G is like a package deal type of scenario.
We don't worry
so
about that.
we-
Ain't neither
okay,
one of
well,
y'all going nowhere.
Period. I'll come loyalty.
That's low.
I can't believe you just called me a janitor.
Well, that was like a Richard Pryor joke. Richard Pryor would say some more stuff like
Hey,
that.
you be surprised, but look, you be surprised all the secrets the janitor knows,
Richard
all
is
the
dead.
hookups the janitor has.
I was like,
He's been dead for a long time.
And Dolomite, see, I hold this
not
stuff
Dolomite.
in. Dolomite, Richard. I mean, when I was in high school in Watts, me, Dolomite, and those kids in school, taught me some tough lessons. And so every now and then, I feel good about my soul. When I feel like I'm Dolomite and Richard. And I had to sit, with you with those glasses on today, I had to sit there and say something.
That's fine.
Something ugly. Because I ain't saying nothing ugly to you in a long time.
That's okay.
In public. That's because I love you.
Actually, I appreciate it.
I love you,
In
sir.
That's
public.
fine.
Don't get no more public than this.
Right. All on my platform, bro. You can go. Thank you for your services.
And
You can go.
We gonna make
Tremi said
You can
editing.
go.
You can follow me on Captain Darrel Davis at all websites.
No, we leaving that in. You can go. Have a good day.
Kick me out already.
Yeah.
So we call the next guest in. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm finna go anyway. I ain't gotta come back on here any goddamn way. Tremi, you
Oh,
welcome
please
back
come
to my
back.
show.
Please come back, Darrel.
When your guest is I'm not coming feeling for nobody else anymore.
That's fine. I'll be strong.
And you will.
You can go.
I didn't call you a janitor.
You did. No, everybody heard you say it. Get the hell. Bye.
Y'all gotta go anyway. It's my time. I gotta go
Yes.
things I gotta go do.
Go be a CEO.
Thank you. Thanks again for having me on your show.
Thank you, Darrel.
G. Thank you, Tabby.
Thanks for joining
Tremi,
us. Brother.
We'll talk to you after the show. I got kicked out, and I mean, sir, appreciate it. Maybe they should focus the camera on you after they change the guest.
He got that.
Oh.
Production has that. Chris is taking care of that.
Thank God it's live radio. I can't say what I said.
can't,
I
yeah.
can't. Not on live radio.
Yeah, FCCU, not me.
Oh, yeah, FCCU. All right, I got you. Can we talk?
Thank you,
gonna
Darrel. That bell
See you,
called.
Darrel. Did you just say that
Right.
on the
He's
radio?
flipping me off camera, y'all. And it's cool.